Have you ever had a problem? I know I have. Lots, maybe millions. Everybody has problems. Sometimes they're little problems, like I forgot my pencil, or I tripped going up the steps. But sometimes they can be really big problems, like there was a fire or a big storm, something like that. The cool thing about problems is that they actually are what makes stories very, very interesting. If we read a story and it was about a little boy who woke up and everything was fine, and he went to school and everything was fine, and he came home and did his homework and ate dinner and everything was fine, and then he went to bed and everything was fine, it'd be a really boring story. So we add problems to our stories to make things more interesting, because what makes stories fun is when the characters try to find a solution. Let's think about those words, problem and solution. We hear those someplace else during our day, not just in our class, but also in math class, right? I have a problem, 2 plus 2. How do I solve that problem? What's the solution? 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? So solving something is finding the solution to it. So if the problem was that I forgot my pencil, what's a solution? Oh, I ask a friend if I can borrow one, or I ask the teacher if I can have a new one. Problem solved, easy peasy. Sometimes problems are a little bit more complicated. We're going to start by listening to a story about a problem and seeing if we can figure out what the solution was and what steps were taken. And then we're going to take a look at a film clip and see if we can do it again with that. So let's start by listening to the story. The story is called A Change of Plans. Rudy and Lupe are playing ball. Then Lupe feels a raindrop. Oh no, it's raining. Now they cannot play outside. The brother and sister run to their house. They dry off. Then they find a game to play inside. They play all afternoon, and it's fun after all. The end. All right, so let's talk about this. What was the problem that Rudy and Lupe had? Well, the problem was they were playing outside, and it starts to rain, right? So then they take steps to solve the problem. It's not just instantly solved. They have to find steps to get there. So what's the first thing they do? They run inside because it's raining. Then what do? They find a new game to play. So what's the final solution? They're able to play inside together and have a good time. So problem, playing outside and it's raining. Solution, steps. Step 1, go inside. Step 2, kick a new game. Solution, have fun playing inside. That's an easy one because it's so short. But let's take a look at this video clip. It's from a Pixar short called Mater and the Ghost Light. It's only part of it. The whole movie is a little bit longer, but we're just going to look at part of it. And we're going to use not only our ability to figure out the problem and the solution, but also our ability to inference things. So going into the story, you're going to see Mater, who's the big truck. And he was just with all of his friends, and they were telling ghost stories. And the sheriff told them a story about a ghost light that haunts the area and is very spooky and very dangerous. So, knowing that, let's go ahead and take a look at our movie clip. So hold on one second.